Shalom, shalom. I want to first begin a lesson off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kodash. Double honors unto the apostles, double honors unto the other bishops of Great Millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Peace and salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth, the 100% truth out there on the highways and the byways to Akim, as well as you few sisters out there listening and learning. To Aqua, to you also I say shalom. It is your brother Zagabar back with another lesson through the spirit. So much come to y'all with some Lord willing edifying, peace and sincerity. I just want to start off by getting this. Is the book of Leviticus, the 19th chapter, 29th verse. It reads, it says, "Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness." Right? And that's the point of the period of time that we're in, man. You know, is just an immense amount of whoredom that's going on throughout Babylon the Great, and as well as spread to the other nations. It's just way worse over here. It's way worse, right? And you see that with a lot of the women in my generation. Like I said, I'm in my early 20s. So a lot of these women portray themselves like that. And not just my generation. You can go back to the generation before that, you know what I'm saying? 40 and 50-year-olds, and the generations before them, you know? So this isn't something that just recently have happened, right? Through the downfall of Babylon the Great, which has been on a downfall since around the 50s or so, you know, wickedness have increased over the years. But I'm going to be talking about a post I seen earlier today, or not earlier today, but not too long ago, actually. And I'm not sure if this was recent or not, you know, because sometimes people be reposting old stuff, so this could be old. But nonetheless, though, it doesn't matter if it's recent or old. Just wanted to do a lesson on it. So it says, woman goes viral for throwing a "Who's My Baby Daddy" party to reveal her baby's potential father instead of the baby's gender, right? So it says, "I have my baby in less than 3 months, and this pregnancy, I decided to step up." Salaki. "I have my baby in less than 3 months, and this pregnancy, I decided to step up as a woman. I did not know who the father of my child would be, so instead of worrying about the gender, I invited both of the men I've been sleeping with so they could meet each other to figure out who the dad will be when I have my baby. We're getting blood work done, and both of them are okay with it. I'm team red, but my family team blue." If y'all can see me right now, just know I'm shaking my head. I'm going to read the caption. This pretty much is talking about the same thing, but I'll go ahead and read it. "A pregnant woman sparked immense internet debate after posting a viral "Who's My Baby Daddy" Shalaki paternity reveal party to identify her child's biological father instead of a traditional gender reveal. The expected mother explained that because she didn't know which of the two men she had been sleeping with was a biological parent, she wanted to prioritize figuring out paternity over discovering the baby's gender. She organized a highly polished event inviting both potential fathers to meet each other and submit to blood testing to establish clarity before the birth. The party took a highly competitive turn, with attendees divided into opposing sides based on the potential fathers. The mother famously declared herself Team Red, while her family supported Team Blue, indicating her personal hope for who the father would be. While the unusual celebration prompted heavy backlash from critics who viewed it as a public embarrassment, which is what I said, others defended her transparent approach to sorting out accountability and co-parenting early on. You know what will be accountable if you weren't a fucking hoe. Then you wouldn't have to have something like this, right? You wouldn't be questioning whose Salakia. Who is the father of the child if you were with one woman, like the Lord told y'all to be, right? But you out here committing adultery. If this is the ancient world, you wouldn't be having no damn baby reveal party. All three of these people in this picture would have gotten stoned to death. But that's the society we in. It's two men to one woman, right? Babylon the Great, backwards. In the ancient world, it would have looked a little bit more like one man to about 20 women, right? Or one man to two women, either or. Says, many online observers also heavily question if the entire spectacle was meticulously staged for social media engagement due to its professional photos and coordination, which that's also what I was thinking as well. You know, that this could be fake, because you always have to question, you always have to question whether this shit is real or fake nowadays. Because all this shit be scripted, man. But nonetheless, though, like I said, still make a lesson on it. But the land has fallen to whoredom, man. It's a lot. Going back to this though, we could just go ahead and get into adultery. The adulterer, and adulteress. Oh yeah, we can get Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I've done no wickedness. I decided to take accountability. You should have took accountability when you was letting two niggas crack you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But that also just comes with being in the world, not having discernment at all, to be able to recognize and realize that your woman is fucking with somebody else on the side. Leviticus 20:10, and a man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. Right? Shall surely be put to death. If a man, in NLT, if a man commits adultery with his neighbor's wife, both the man and the woman who have committed adultery must be put to death. So he would have been put to death. And also, whoredom back then was a crime. You would receive capital punishment. But as the scriptures say, man, through the woman became the beginning of sin. Through her we all die. Ecclesiastes 25 and 24, of the woman, we get verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Right? Both of these niggas, sinners. That's why they're in the situation that they're in. The Lord didn't do this on accident. Assuming that this is real, right? That's how I'm taking it. I'm going to assume that it's real. The Lord didn't put these people in this situation for no reason. By coincidence, you know? Another form of judgment, right? Wickedness. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. And why is that? Because she welcomed in sin into the world, right? She welcomed in sin into the world when she disobeyed the Lord's instructions and followed after that philosophy that the serpent, the sons of wickedness, Esau, Edom, gave her when you signed that contract with the devil, the deceiver. Verse 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Right? As I was reading in my lesson yesterday, my people, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. If I was these niggas, either of them, I wouldn't have shown up to that shit. First and foremost, I wouldn't even shown up to that shit. Secondly, I'm gonna play hard to contact. You ain't finna get me roped into this bullshit because you want to be a hoe. Then thirdly, I'm not signing no birth certificate. Because both of these niggas, they're just signing themselves up for 18 to 21 years of child support. That's really all it is. Who's going to take care of this rugrat? And through the actions of these women nowadays, you're going to see why the Lord has to severely humble them. You know? Lord's going to severely put these women down because they've enjoyed the pedestalization that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the simp, beta bitch male, have given them in this kingdom, right? Putting these hoes on pedestals. The Lord is about to humble y'all because y'all going to come into the graces of the elect men. Lord willing, we be at that number during Jacob's trouble. And all that simp shit is going to be out the door. You're going to be with a real man. So you're going to have to act accordingly or you're going to be out here looking stupid. Right? So, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say, y'all. As far as this goes, it just complete folly and wickedness. Proverbs 4:14. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. Right? You have women out here who actively try and seek out brothers or men who so-called call themselves spiritual, who try and break them spiritually, right? Damn demon spawns. Let me go ahead and get the infamous. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All of these things that y'all getting away with now in this kingdom, the old okie doke tricks that y'all been playing, that shit's not gonna work very soon. Like Elder Apostle Tuhar just said on his lesson I watched that he made on Sunday. 6 to 12 months. Shit's gonna be looking very different 6 to 12 months. And Lord willing, these prophecies start coming to pass, popping like popcorn, like they were not too long ago. So these people can see, damn, these guys over here who was wearing curtains, who look like they was wearing lampshades, who look like Power Rangers, whatever y'all call us, what they were saying was true, right? And the Lord Yahweh of hosts is not bullshit. We can't wait until these prophecies start coming to pass and they become plain to the rest of the world. And then real judgment starts to occur. We're going to see then. We're going to see how these people react. 11, tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. The Lord's going to humble these women, man. Jake woman is already least desired amongst the nations. I was just thinking about that when I was at work today. When I was at the plantation, I seen this Jake woman. I said, she looks good. I wonder if she got a ring on her finger. I looked. I seen no ring. I said, oh, I forgot. Jake woman is least desired among the nations. Who the fuck want to date a woman who wears damn fake ass hair, fake ass lashes, fake ass nails, fake ass skin, then got a terrible fucking attitude? Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Right? And I actively mess with a Jake woman. Right? Now, she don't fit into all them categories. But who the fuck wants to deal with that shit? Like, bro. But that's besides the point. The Lord have already cursed them when it comes to them, those things right there. Go read Isaiah 3. You know what I'm saying? They've already been humbled in that aspect. Can't grow long hair, which I'm not talking about my woman. Can't grow long hair instead of a girdle or rent. Bodies all fucked up, shaped terribly, built like fucking sub sandwiches. Booties all messed up, looking ugly. Like I said, bald headed, pussy stank. So, and that's most of those curses came upon Southern Kingdom, but you know, the Israelite women as a whole, you still have those who suffer from it. But yeah, man, the Lord is about to start humbling these real prideful women who don't want to submit to a man, who want to go around and do shit like this woman, right? Who want to trick on niggas, have a nigga for this and a nigga for that. I got one nigga that give me food. Then I got another nigga, he bring me flowers. Then I got another nigga, I just fuck him, I leave him alone, girl. Then I got another nigga. Them type women, they gonna have the game fucked up in Jacob's Trouble. They're gonna be sorely confused. So, hey, do with this information as you want. Like I said, I'm gonna assume this is real. These three people, the Lord's gonna destroy them. They're gonna be cooked in Jacob's Trouble. So it ain't even much more I have to say concerning that. You're already cooked, committing abominable acts. So, Lord willing, the lesson was edifying to those out there listening and watching. I'm going to close it off there. by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and the elder bishops at Great Millstone who have taught me this truth through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel, Shalom. And as always, we're one day close to the kingdom, man. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Shalom, Israel, Shalom.